Enter to win a new Surfskate every month at surfskate.love/giveaway. I scored this old Afroman Productions longboard on Facebook Marketplace, and it was actually in Phoenix, but I have a sister who lives there, so she picked it up for me. They called this the Big Worm, and these are out of production, and this thing is a once-in-a-lifetime find, so I couldn't be more stoked about it. It's 59 inches long and 12 inches wide and has a 40.5-inch wheelbase. It has very wide TKP trucks that are slightly de-wedged, and today we're going to convert this longboard into a surf skate using the Waterborne surf and rail adapters. First, I'll gather all the supplies and tools I'll need for this custom build. Now that we're ready to start building, let's remove the trucks from the deck. And I'm not going to reuse anything from this except for the deck because these trucks are way too wide for a surf adapter and I don't want to use the wheels and bearings. The next thing I want to do is widen the wheelbase on the rear because there's a lot of deck space back here that I won't be able to access for cross-stepping. I'll explain how I'm doing this in a separate video, but this is just my dorky way of doing it when I'm working with an old school bolt pattern and my wheelbase tool doesn't fit into the holes. My next step is to replace the Waterborne surf adapter bushing because the stock bushing is too soft for me. So I use a ratchet wrench to remove the kingpin nut and take it all apart. Then I put the nut back onto the kingpin so I don't damage it when I hammer it out. Now I can use channel locks to pull the bushing out. I'm replacing it with a Riptide bushing in 97.58 aerometer. The stock bushing is 95A, so that'll be just a bit stiffer for my weight. With the new bushing in place, I hammer the kingpin back into place. Now it's time to upgrade my pivot cups and bushings in these independent TKP trucks I'm using with the Waterborne surf adapter. First, I'll remove the pivot cups. My trick for doing this is to screw into them, which pushes them out, and then I just pull them out with pliers. I'm replacing them with Riptide pivot cups, and this will make my turns a bit smoother and ensure that I won't get any pivot cup squeaks. These are also Riptide bushings, and for my weight, my preference is 87.58 aerometer. Now we attach the trucks to the surf and rail adapter base plates using the bolts provided in the Waterborne kit. And you'll see that I'm not going to put these together yet because I'll install the other pieces onto the deck first. And now we're ready to put the surf and rail adapter on the deck, starting with the surf adapter on front. So I'll start by putting the top base plate on. Then I put the surf adapter back together with the washers and bearings, and finally I screw the kingpin nut back into place. Now we install the rail adapter on the rear, starting with the top base plate. And you'll notice that I've also replaced the rail adapter bushings with Riptide bushings, also in 87.58 aerometer. And now the final piece goes into place, and I put it all together with the kingpin nuts. Our final piece is wheels and bearings. I'm using Surfskate Love wheels, of course, in 70mm diameter and 78A durometer, and G-Bomb bearings, which if you're asking me, are the best bearings you'll ever find. And with that, our custom surf skate is complete.